What's up, Chiefs Kingdom? Welcome back to the channel. The Kansas City Chiefs are reloading after a brutal Super Bowl 59 loss, and the 2025 NFL Draft was their chance to fix roster holes and keep the dynasty alive. With Patrick Mahomes in his prime, GM Brett Veach went to work, but did he nail it? Today, we're breaking down the Chiefs' roster needs, top prospects, their draft haul, and what it means for a 2025 Super Bowl run. Hit that like button, grab your Arrowhead gear, and let's predict the draft's impact. The Chiefs' 15-2 2024 season was elite, but Philly's 40-22 Super Bowl beatdown exposed cracks: a shaky O-line, a thin run game, and an aging Travis Kelce. Post-draft, they have 91 players under contract, per Arrowhead Pride, but gaps remain. Left guard is a sore spot after trading All-Pro Joe Thuney to Chicago. Kingsley Suamataya's rookie struggles, benched thrice, raised doubts, per Marca. Running back depth is shaky. Isaiah Pacheco's 728 yards, 3.9 YPC, need a dynamic complement, as Kareem Hunt's a free agent, per The Athletic. Tight end is urgent. Kelce, 36, had a career-low 823 yards, and no clear successor exists, per Sharp Football. Mahomes' $66.3 million cap hit, restructured to free $49.4 million with Chris Jones' deal, per ESPN, gives flexibility but limits free agent splashes. With a $2 million cap overage post-Thuney trade, per Arrowhead Pride, the draft was critical for cost-controlled talent. Priorities: bolster the O-line to protect Mahomes, 36 sacks in 2024, add a playmaking RB, and find a TE2 or Kelce heir. Defensively, losing Tershawn Wharton and Derrick demands D-line depth, per ESPN. Clip Mahomes' 2024 ankle sprain versus Jacksonville. That's why the trenches matter. The Chiefs targeted premium positions, and their top picks are high-upside fits. First-rounder Josh Simmons, OT, Ohio State, number 32, is a 6 feet 5 inches, 311-pound left tackle with Christian Darrisaw-like agility, per ESPN's Ryan Nutt. His 2024 tape, 0 sacks allowed in 6 games before a patellar tendon tear, screams elite pass protection for Mahomes. His rehab's on track for training camp, per Veach, but his injury dropped him to 32, a steal. He fits Reid's zone blocking scheme, though his run blocking needs polish, PFF grade, 68.2. Second-round DT Omar Norman-Lott, Tennessee, number 63, brings disruption next to Chris Jones. His 14.5 TFLs in 2023 and 4.5 sacks in 2024, per Chiefs.com, suit Spagnuolo's aggressive 4-3 front. His quick first step counters his lighter 296-pound frame, but he's a rotational piece, not a starter. Third-round DE Ashton Gillette, Louisville, number 66, adds pass rush juice, 11 sacks in 2023, to a D-line with only 39 sacks in 2024, per ESPN. His 6 feet 3 inches, 275-pound build fits Spags' hybrid ends, though his 7.1% pressure rate needs consistency. Fourth-round WR Jalen Royals, Utah State, number 133, is a 6 feet 0 inches, 195-pound slot weapon with 10 minicamp catches, per Chiefs.com. His 4.4 speed and 71 catches in 2024 college tape complement Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy, but he's a depth piece behind Hollywood Brown. Trade-up rumors swirled. Veach-eyed Ole Miss DT Walter Nolan at number 26, per The Athletic, but stayed pat after snagging Simmons. A top 10 move for Georgia's Michael Williams would have cost a 2026 first, per KCKingdom.com, too steep for Veach's value-driven approach. Clip Simmons' 2024 block versus Michigan, that's Mahomes' new shield. The Chiefs' 8-pick haul, per ESPN, targeted trenches and depth. Here's the rundown. Round 1, pick 32, from PHIOT Josh Simmons, Ohio State. Protects Mahomes' blindside, replacing DJ Humphries. Immediate starter potential if rehab holds. Round 2, pick 63, DT Omar Norman-Lott, Tennessee. Rotational DT with pass rush upside, easing Chris Jones' load. Round 3, pick 66, DE Ashton Gillette, Louisville. Edge depth to boost a 19th-ranked sack unit, competes with Felix Anudike-Uzomah. Round 3, pick 85, CB Noel Williams, California. Physical slot corner, 8 INTs in college, for Spags' man-heavy scheme, add special teams grit, per Chiefs Mike Bradway. Round 4, pick 133, WR Jalen Royals, Utah State. Speedy slot WR to stretch defenses, developmental behind Rice and Worthy. Round 5, pick 156, LB Jeffrey Bassa, Oregon. Run stopper to back Nick Bolton, add special teams value. Round 7, pick 228, RB Brashard Smith, SMU. 4.4 speed back, 1,157 college yards, to spell Pacheco, gadget play potential. Round 7, pick 251, traded for depth, per Sporting News. These picks deepen the O-line, Simmons, D-line, Norman Lott, Gillatte, and secondary, Williams, with Royals and Smith adding offensive spark. They boost depth, crucial after losing 24 yards on 7 RB carries in the Super Bowl, per Sporting News, but don't fully address left guard or TE. PFF gave the class an A, citing value, with 5 picks outranking their slots, per at NFL_DF. Clip Williams 2024 INT versus Stanford, that Spags type of DB. The draft's a win for immediate needs. Simmons, if healthy, locks down left tackle, cutting Mahomes' 40.2% pressure rate, Super Bowl, per PFF. Norman Lott and Gillatte add 15.5 combined college sacks, lifting a D-line that lost Wharton and Nady, per ESPN. Williams bolsters a secondary with Trent McDuffie and Christian Fulton, allowing Spags to blitz more, 32.7% rate. Royals and Smith give Reed gadget options, though Kelsey's air remains a 2026 problem. Noah Gray's 437 yards aren't enough, per Marca. Short term, the Chiefs stay elite. A 12-5 projection, per PFF, holds with Mahomes' 3,928 yards and Rice-Worthy Brown's 1,576 combined receiving yards in 2024. Long-term, Simmons and Norman Lott are cornerstones, but Swamataya's guard play and Kelsey's retirement loom. The run game's still a concern. Smith's unproven, and Pacheco needs a 1,000-yard leap. A deep playoff run is likely. Mahomes hasn't missed an AFC title game, but another Super Bowl needs O-line health and defensive growth. Clip Royals minicamp route running, that's future potential. Chiefs Kingdom, this draft's got us hyped, but we want your take. Who's your favorite pick? Simmons, Royals, or someone else? Should Veach have traded up for a TE or DT? Drop your mock drafts and hot takes in the comments. For more Chiefs breakdowns, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, and join the squad. Next up, we're diving deep into Josh Simmons' tape and how he'll protect Mahomes. Don't miss it. Let's keep the dynasty talk rolling. Stay loud and proud. What's good, Chiefs Kingdom? Welcome back to the channel. The Kansas City Chiefs are coming off a crushing Super Bowl loss, and the 2025 offseason is already wild with trade rumors. Are Travis Kelce or Chris Jones on the move? Could a surprise wide receiver shakeup change everything? This isn't your typical offseason, folks. It's a roller coaster. Today, we're breaking down the trade buzz, their impact on Super Bowl hopes, expert takes, and what's next for the Chiefs. Hit that like button, grab your Arrowhead swag, and let's dive into the chaos. The rumor mill's on fire, and no one's safe, not even legends. First, Travis Kelce. The 35-year-old tight end's $17.3 million cap hit and a quiet Super Bowl, 4 catches, 39 yards, sparked retirement talk, per NFL.com. Some whispered a trade to a contender like the Jets, pairing him with Aaron Rodgers for a late-round pick, per X posts. But Kelce squashed that on his New Heights podcast, texting Pat McAfee, "I'm coming back for sure. Can't go out like that." GM Brett Veach confirmed he's planning for Kelce's return, with an $11.5 million roster bonus due March 15th, per The Athletic. A trade's unlikely. Kelce's 1,004 catches and 17 playoff TDs with Mahomes are the offense's soul. Clip his 2024 TD versus Pittsburgh. That's why he stays. Next, Chris Jones. The All-Pro DT's $31.1 million cap hit in his contract's final year, per Spotrac, fuels speculation. Could Veach trade him for a haul, like a first-rounder and a young edge rusher from a team like the Lions? Jones' 8.5 sacks and 43 pressures in 2024, per PFF, make him a game-wrecker, but at 31, his $27.5 million market value, per over the cap, might tempt a cap-strapped Chiefs squad. Jones' ex-post, "My dog, Kelce, got to come back, we got unfinished business," shows his fire, and Veach's history of extending stars, 5-year, $158 million deal in 2024, suggests he stays. A trade would gut Spags' top 10D. Clip Jones strip sack versus Burrow in 2024, that's irreplaceable. Finally, a wide receiver surprise. With Rashee Rice, 74 catches, and Xavier Worthy, 59 catches, locked in, Hollywood Brown's a free agent after a 14-catch, injury-plagued 2024, per Arrowhead Addict. Rumors point to a blockbuster for a proven WR like Cincinnati's T. Higgins, $15 million market value, or Seattle's DK Metcalf, 1 year left, $72 million deal, per PFF. Veach's trade for DeAndre Hopkins in 2024 shows he's aggressive, but the Chiefs' $2 million cap overage post-Thuney trade limits moves unless Mahomes' $66.3 million hit is restructured again, per ESPN. A Higgins trade could cost a 2026 second-rounder, boosting Mahomes' deep game. Clip Worthy's 4.21 40-yard dash, that's the speed they'd pair with a vet. Trades would shake the Chiefs' title odds. Offensively, losing Kelce would crater Mahomes' safety net. His 77 career TDs are unmatched, and backups Noah Gray, 437 yards, and rookie Jake Briningstool lack his clutch gene, per Marca. A WR trade for Higgins or Metcalf could offset Brown's exit, adding 800 to 1,000 yards to a 4,228-yard passing attack, per ESPN. But Mahomes' 36 sacks in 2024, worsened by Joe Thuney's trade, demand O-line stability, Josh Simmons, Jalen Moore. Without Kelce or a top WR, the offense drops from top 5 to top 15, per PFF projections. Defensively, trading Jones would gut a unit that allowed 17.6 ppg, 7th in NFL, per ESPN. His 14.1% pressure rate anchors Spags blitzes, and replacements like Omar Normanlott, 4.5 sacks in college, aren't ready, per Chiefs.com. Nick Bolton and Trent McDuffie's extensions, $45 million and fifth-year option, keep the core intact, but losing Jones risks a 2021 style collapse, 27.4 ppg allowed. Overall, the Chiefs' 12-5 floor holds with Mahomes, but a Kelce or Jones trade drops their Super Bowl odds from plus 450 to plus 800 per DraftKings. Adding a WR like Higgins keeps them top 3 in the AFC. Clip Mahomes' 44-yard TD to Kelce in the 2024 AFC title game, that's the dynasty's pulse. We tapped NFL analyst Sarah Ellison, a former ESPN insider, for her take. The Chiefs aren't trading Kelce or Jones. Veach knows their value transcends stats. Kelce's leadership and Jones' disruption are why they've made 7 straight AFC title games. A WR trade makes sense. Higgins fits Reid's RPO-heavy scheme, and Seattle's cap crunch could make Metcalf available for a second-rounder plus a player like Sky Moore. But the cap's tight. Expect a Mahomes restructure to unlock $20 million. Sarah's spot on. Veach is aggressive but calculated, like trading for Hopkins or Joshua Uche in 2024. The Chiefs' strategy is retooling, not rebuilding. Retaining Trey Smith, $23.4 million franchise tag, and Bolton, plus drafting Simmons and Jalen Royals, shows a focus on Mahomes' window, per The Athletic. Kelce's snap reduction, planned for 2025, and Jones' extension talks signal long-term planning. Predicting 2025, a Higgins trade and Kelce's return keep the Chiefs at 12-5, with a 60% chance of an AFC championship, per PFF. Without trades, they're still top 5 but need Simmons to anchor the O-line and Royals to pop 10 minicamp catches. Clip Simmons' 2025 minicamp reps, that's the future. The stakes are high, no teams won 3 straight Super Bowls, and the Chiefs' dynasty is under pressure after Philly's rout. Mahomes will be back vow on X-Fuel's hope, but the $279.2 million cap and free agents like Charles Omenihu and Kareem Hunt test Veach, per Arrowhead Pride. Fans expect a ring. Arrowhead 76,000 roared MVP for Mahomes' 3,928 yards in 2024, and X-Posts demand a WR splash. Stay tuned, this offseason's just heating up. Will Veach land a star or keep the band together? Clip the 2024 Bills playoff comeback, that's the grit they'll need. Chiefs Kingdom, are you shocked by these trade rumors? Should Veach trade for Higgins, keep Kelce and Jones, or stand pat? Drop your hot takes in the comments. For more Chiefs off-season drama, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, and join the squad. Next, we're breaking down Mahomes' new weapons. Don't miss it. Let's keep the Arrowhead hype alive. Stay loud and proud. What's up, Chiefs Kingdom? Welcome back to the channel. The Kansas City Chiefs are at a crossroads after a 40-22 Super Bowl 59 loss to Philly, but with Ascot still here. With Patrick Mahomes locked in, the 2025 NFL Draft was their shot to reload the dynasty and find the next big star. Who did GM Brett Veach pick to keep the Chiefs on top? Today, we're diving into the Chiefs' draft needs, top prospects, strategy, and what this means for their future. Hit that like button, grab your Arrowhead gear, and let's find the next Chiefs superstar. The Chiefs' dynasty isn't over. Mahomes' 3,928 yards and 3 Super Bowl rings say otherwise, but cracks are showing. Travis Kelce's 36 and mulling retirement, per NFL.com, while the O-line's 36 sacks allowed in 2024, per ESPN, exposed vulnerabilities. This isn't a rebuild, it's a retool to extend Mahomes' window. The 2025 draft, with 8 picks including number 32 from Philly, was Veach's chance to plug holes and add future stars. After trading Joe Thuney and facing a $2 million cap overage, per Arrowhead Pride, every pick had to count. Clip Mahomes' 44-yard TD to Rice versus Pittsburgh in 2024, that's the standard these rookies must match. The Chiefs' needs are clear. Quarterback depth is a sneaky priority. Mahomes is QB1, but Carson Wentz's free agency and Bailey Zapp's inexperience leave gaps, per Arrowhead Addict. A developmental QB could sit behind Mahomes, learning Andy Reid's system. The offensive line is urgent. Thuney's trade left left guard shaky, and Kingsley Suamataya's 5 penalties in 2024 need fixing, per PFF. Protecting Mahomes and boosting Isaiah Pacheco's 3.9 YPC run game is non-negotiable. Defensive playmakers are key to keeping Spags' top 10D, 17.6 PPG allowed, elite, especially after losing Tershawn Wharton and Derrick, per ESPN. A versatile DB or pass rusher could replace L'Jarius Sneed's impact. Clip Suamataya's 2024 holding penalty versus Tampa, that's what Veach aimed to fix. The Chiefs' 2025 picks are high upside bets, per at Sports Pulse HQ. Josh Simmons, OT, Ohio State, number 32, is a 6 feet 5 inches, 311-pound left tackle with 0 sacks allowed in 2024 before a patellar tendon tear, per ESPN. He's a plug-and-play protector for Mahomes, like a bigger Peter Skoronski, though his run blocking, 68.2 PFF grade, needs work. Jalen Royals, WR, Utah State, number 133, brings 4.4 speed and 71 college catches, a dynamic slot option akin to a young Caleb Williams playmaking, per Chiefs.com. He's a WR4 behind Rice, Worthy, and Brown but could pop in Reid's RPOs. Noel Williams, CB, Cal, number 85, had 8 college INTs, a ballhawk like Javon Bullard, fitting Spags' man-heavy scheme, per Mike Bradway. His 6 feet 1 inch frame adds special teams grit. Omar Normanlot, DT, Tennessee, number 63, and Ashton Gillate, DE, Louisville, number 66, bring 14.5 TFLs and 11 sacks, respectively, to a D-line needing Juice Postwharton, per Chiefs.com. Clip Simmons' 2024 pancake versus Michigan, that's Mahomes' new bodyguard. Veach played it smart with 8 picks, per ESPN. Round 1, number 32 Simmons was a steal after slipping due to injury. Veach didn't trade up, unlike his 2017 Mahomes move, but I'd Ole Miss DT Walter Nolan, per The Athletic. Rounds 2 to 3, pick 63, 66, 85 Normanlot, Gillate, and Williams added defensive depth, while round 4, number 133, nabbed Royals, a day 2 talent, per SI.com's MV. Rounds 5 to 7, picks 156, 228 LB Jeffrey Bassa and RB Brashard Smith, 1,157 college yards, bring special teams and gadget upside, per at Sports Pulse HQ. Trading pick 251 for depth, per Sporting News, showed Veach's flexibility. A surprise. Taking Royals over a TE like Penn State's Tyler Warren, who went number 14 to Indy, per NFL.com. Veach could have moved up for Georgia edge Michael Williams, cost, 2026 first, but stuck to value, per KCKingdom.com. Clip Royals 2025 Minicamp TD catch, that's a Veach gem. This draft's AB+4 addressing trenches and depth, per at SidTalks_sports. Simmons could be the next Orlando Brown Jr., anchoring the O-line for a decade if his knee holds, per ESPN's Adam Tyker. Royals and Smith add speed to a 4,228-yard passing attack, but the TE gap, Kelsey's 823 yards, were a career low lingers, per Sharp Football. Defensively, Norman Lott and Gallott's 15.5 combined college sacks, per Chiefs.com, keep Spags' unit top 10, and Williams' ball skills ease Snead's loss. PFF projects a 12-5 season, but a Super Bowl hinges on Simmons starting Week 1 and Riceworthy stepping up, 1,576 combined yards in 2024. Fans on X, like at KC Sports Network, praise the haul but want a Kelsey heir. Clip Mahomes' 2024 passing camp with Royals. That's the future brewing. Chiefs Kingdom, who's the next Chief star? Simmons, Royals, or someone else? Did Veach nail this draft, or should he have grabbed a tight end? Drop your takes in the comments. For more Chiefs draft breakdowns, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, and join the squad. Next, we're analyzing Josh Simmons tape. Don't miss it. Let's keep the Arrowhead hype alive. Stay loud and proud. What's good, Chiefs Kingdom? Welcome back to the channel. The 2025 Kansas City Chiefs rookie minicamp just wrapped, and the buzz is electric. Fresh off a 15-2 season and a tough Super Bowl 59 loss, this draft class could be the key to another ring. From first-round steals to undrafted gems, these rookies are turning heads. Today, we're diving into the standout stars, surprise performers, and how they'll shape the Chiefs' future. Hit that like button, grab your Arrowhead gear, and let's meet the next wave of Chiefs talent. Chiefs fans are hyped, and for good reason. The 2025 draft brought 7 picks and 16 undrafted free agents, UDFAs, to a roster hungry for depth after losing Joe Thuney and Tershawn Wharton, per ESPN. With Patrick Mahomes locked in and a $2 million cap crunch, per Arrowhead Pride, rookie minicamp, May 3rd to 5th, 2025, was the first look at who can step up. Over 80 players, including 60 tryouts, hit the field under Phase 3 rules. No pads, but 7 on 7 and 11 on 11 drills, per Chiefs.com. This camp's about raw potential and who can shine in Andy Reid's system. Clip the 2024 AFC Championship comeback. Mahomes' 44-yard dime to Kelsey. That's the bar these rookies are chasing. The big names delivered. Josh Simmons, OT, Ohio State, first round, number 32, was a shocker. Andy Reid doubted he'd participate due to a 2024 patellar tendon tear, but the 6 feet 5 inches, 317-pound tackle joined position drills, per The Athletic. His 0 sacks allowed in 6 2024 college games, per ESPN, make him a left tackle savior for Mahomes' 36 sacks in 2024. He's a pass pro beast, PFF grade, 82.4, for Reid's pass-heavy scheme, though run blocking needs work. He could start Week 1, pushing Jawan Taylor, per KCKingdom.com. Jalen Royals, WR, Utah State, 4th round, number 133, stole the show with 10 catches in 7 on 7 and 11 on 11 drills on day 2, per at KC Chiefs Undrafted. His 4.4 speed and 71 college catches in 2024, per Chiefs.com, fit Reid's RPO attack, drawing Devontae Adams comps. He's a WR4 behind Rashee Rice and Xavier Worthy but could see 20 to 30 targets as a rookie, easing Travis Kelce's load, 823 yards in 2024. Ashton Gillette, DE, Louisville, 3rd round, number 66, flashed with 2 would-be sacks and 11 on 11s, per Chiefs.com. His 11 college sacks in 2023 and 32-inch arms, per Kansas City Star, add edge depth to a D-line with 39 sacks in 2024, per ESPN. He's a rotational fit for Spags 4-3. Clip Royals minicamp TD grab, that's Mahomes' new toy. Mahomes went to work. Clip that play. 49ers start at their 8, Chiefs score 3 plays later. His 2017 fake punt run versus the Chargers? A 21-yard scamper that sparked a comeback, per ESPN. Dustin's bond with teammates was tight. Coach Reid trusted me to call fakes, he says. Mahomes and Kelsey kept it loose. Kelsey'd prank me with fake punt calls in practice. He mentored Tommy Townsend, now a Pro Bowler, per The Athletic. His 2019 Chiefs Hall of Fame induction and 2 Pro Bowls, 2012, 2016, cement his impact. I wasn't flashy, but I flipped fields for 15 years, he says. That's my mark. Clip his 2013 81-yard punt versus Dallas, longest in Chiefs history. Dustin's wisdom cuts deep. Dedication's everything, he says. I punted 10,000 balls in college to get here. Practice when no one's watching. He stresses perseverance. His 2005 rookie year was rough, 65 punts, 39.1 average, but he grinded to Pro Bowl status. You'll fail, miss a kick, drop a snap. Get up, keep swinging. Teamwork. Non-negotiable. Mahomes didn't win alone. I had gunners like Tyreek Hill making my punts stick, he says, per a 2021 SI interview. The sacrifices hit hard. I missed birthdays, school plays, he admits. You're gone 100 days a year. A support system is key. His parents, Craig and Kathy, and Christia were his rock, per a 2020 KMBC interview. Find people who believe in you, not just your stats, he urges. Clip Dustin hugging his kids after Super Bowl 54. That's the why behind the grind. Dustin's still tied to the Chiefs. He's a guest coach at 2025 training camp, mentoring punter Matt Ariza, per at KC Chiefs Undrafted, and works with the Chiefs community outreach, hosting youth clinics, per Chiefs.com. I love Arrowhead, those fans are family, he says. His goals? Grow his real estate business and maybe join a Chiefs broadcast team, per a 2024 X post. I want to tell stories, not just stats, he says. Personally, he's focused on his kids, coaching their teams, and being the dad I couldn't always be, he told ESPN in 2023. His final reflection is heartfelt. Chiefs Kingdom, you made every punt worth it, he says, eyes misty. From undrafted in 05 to a ring in 20, I gave you my all. Thank you for the love. He pauses. This game's a chapter, not the book. Keep writing your story. Clip the Arrowhead crowd chanting Colquitt after a 2018 punt versus Denver. That's his legacy. Chiefs Kingdom, what's your favorite Dustin Colquitt moment? Can the 2025 rookies like Josh Simmons carry his legacy? Drop your thoughts in the comments. For more Chiefs legends and updates, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, and join the squad. Next, we're diving into the 2025 rookie class. Don't miss it. Let's keep the Arrowhead roar alive. Stay loud and proud.